Okay, story time. Before I start, I'm going to say two things. Firstly, I'm not saying don't get your nails done in gel or acrylics. All I'm saying is be very, very careful if you do them at home to yourself. I would always advise going to a salon who knows what they're doing, good quality products, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Second thing, there is some pretty gross pictures in here of quite a severe allergic reaction to gel nail polish, and I'll tell you what happened. Stay tuned. So I've been doing my nails at home in gel for probably over 10 years. Never had an issue before. I noticed the time before the last time I did it that my fingers were feeling a bit strange just where the nail met the skin, if you know what I mean. And it was kind of uncomfortable, like there was something maybe down my nail, if you know the feeling I mean. So the very last time I did my nails was for, and I'd like to say as well, that was a really stupid idea to ignore that feeling and do it again. But, you know, we live and learn. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. I went on to do my nails again for a do I had coming up. And as soon as I did the gel nails, my fingers felt very uncomfortable. When I say uncomfortable, they were bright red around the edges and swelling. So I had them on for one night, just wanted to get through the night, I'd probably say 12 hours, just for that night. I thought it'll be fine, keep them on, and then I'll take them off the very next day. It was absolutely gutting because I had really long nails and I had to cut them all off, but, you know, hey-ho. Fast forward to that 12 hours later, I cut all my nails down, as you'll see in some of the pictures, and I took off all the gel, which was horrifically painful because my fingers were so swollen and so painful, and they were really, really sensitive. So once I got the gel off, I thought, great, they'll start to calm down now. I think we're out of the woods. Wrong. Things got worse from there. I thought at the beginning it was an infection. I thought, oh, I've used something and I've got an infection. But it was across all 10 of my fingers. Every single finger was swollen and very, very sore. By the next day, my fingers were starting to fill with fluid. You could literally hold your hand up to the light and see through it. And this progressed and progressed and progressed. My fingers were now huge on the end, full of fluid, extremely painful. They just throbbed the entire time, just constantly throbbed. It was just awful. So at this point, I'd figured out that it probably wasn't an infection and it was actually an allergic reaction. So I spoke to my doctor. They prescribed me some oral steroids and some steroid cream, and I was hopeful that that would sort it out. Wrong again. I remember the doctor saying to me on the phone, hopefully the skin won't peel off. And guess what? It did. So once the swelling had all gone down and the fluid had kind of drained out, my fingers looked dead. So they were very brown, the skin was rock hard, and for about a day I had no pain. And that's when all the skin came off. As you can see in the pictures, they are raw. I had to have them dressed because there was a risk of them getting infected and getting something in them. I had bandages on all 5 fingers. I had to do the school run with all my hands bandaged up. I know the question you're all thinking, how did I go to the toilet? I had to wear gloves. So the pictures that you see are over a 2-week period, and I couldn't work for 2 weeks because my job is typing and mouse work, computer work, office work, and I just couldn't do it. It was so painful and so sore and just impossible to do anything with my hands. So that's the story. So as I said at the beginning, not trying to slate anybody that does nails or does their nails at home or anything like that. Just a warning that you can develop an allergy at any time. This will now affect me for the rest of my life. There's certain things that I have to be aware of now. Dental work can include the same ingredient that causes the reaction that also gel nails do, as well as many other things. So I've got to be very careful with that kind of thing. And I can never have my nails done again. And I get that that's really a first world problem. So I'll just finish by saying, if you do your nails at home, and you're not a professional, if you are a professional, that's different, I would suggest reading up on the reports of what can happen and the risks involved, just so you're aware. When you're putting chemicals onto your body, we don't realise that we're doing that all the time in various things that we've done all the time. I'd suggest reading up on it, just in case. All right, bye.